Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 10 of Servamp. Aww, what a cute backstory for Lawless of Greed, the Greed guy, Greed vampire, whatever. And I think he got a new name, Hyde, Hyde or something like that. At the very end of the episode. So I'm not exactly sure because I don't know. I guess that's his new name, Hyde, but whatever. But his backstory was so sweet. I was like, aw, he's my third husbando now. He's my third favorite. So it goes Kuro, Sakuya, and now Hyde, I guess his new name is, or whatever. But yeah, that's my three for Servamp, my top three husbandos as thus far. So his backstory was basically, there was this, it was back in the, medieval times era, and he had this woman, or not, well, yeah, she was a woman. I mean, it went through her age cycle, basically, sort of like she was younger and she got older and older. But anyway, she didn't get too old, though. But they, had a sort of, they didn't really have a romance, but they both, I guess, kind of loved each other, but they weren't really allowed to act on those feelings because she was a princess. So that was a thing, and it got to the point where, oh, she had to get married because they got to tie the countries together because she wants peace. And after that, it didn't work. I mean, it worked for a while, but then, yeah, it ended up with her getting killed. Well, they, killed her because they're like, oh, sacrifice the princess because, blah, and I'm like, okay. And when he went to go save her from getting killed or getting captured to get killed, she called him his Romeo, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, and that's his Juliet. Oh, it's just like, that's so sweet, and gosh. And Lick, the piano dude, or Todoroki, I'm gonna call him by his Japanese name, Todoroki, because that's easier to say than Lick. But anyway, he was inside, like, his mind, Lawless Greed, whatever his name is, inside his mind, seeing that happen. So now he knows the story, so he plays the piano for him. It was a sad song, it was a Beethoven song, actually, and when it started playing, I'm like, oh, I know this song, I've heard this several times in other type of shows. It's a song that it's easily recognizable. But anyway, so Greed, Lawless, whatever, he was like, don't play a sad song, I don't want to listen to a sad song. And also, let me go back a little bit. When he went, it went to the little story about how Kurt was like, oh, I'm gonna kill the guy, and then when he went back to the country, Lawless, Greed, Hyde, whatever, went back to the country where the girl died, it was completely destroyed, a neighboring country destroyed it, and when he saw her statue, broke apart, he was holding it, and then he just went, almost yandere. He was, eating the statue, and I'm like, okay, it's a little creepy, but anyway, and so Lick, or Todoroki, helped him out with his little situation, and he was like, I loved Ophelia in English, and he also sang in English, when he was, dancing, or not really dancing, he was basically dancing around with the statue before he ate it. I was like, that's okay. I was trying really hard to listen to him singing, because I was like, what? But also, when Todoroki helped him out with his piano playing, a sort of, I don't want to call it a pop song, but a song in the background started playing, and I'm pretty sure that's the seiyus, or the voice actors, singing there, those two, for Todoroki and Lawless Greed, or Hyde now, or whatever. So I was pretty sure that was there, and I'm sure that's a character song. At least that's what I think it is. So that's something interesting, if that's actually what that was. And then ended with them, breaking out of the wall, and then they saw the old dude with the fire powers or whatever, and he's like, oh, we're gonna fight again, and so yeah, there was no Kuro or Mahiru in this episode at all, so it was, odd a little bit, but this has been a very interesting episode. I really enjoyed it, especially that backstory. That made him my third favorite husbando in this series. So, manga readers, what'd you think of this episode? And other people, what'd you think of the episode? Did you enjoy it? I quite enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on Thursday for my review of Danganronpa 3 Despair Arc. I will see you in that review then. Bye!